Impressive. It's not often that I see respondents come so prepared for a juvenile commitment meeting.
In addition to those signed statements from Preston's sponsors at the Police Athletic League, I also have a photostated copy of a cash check, which indicates that he is enrolled in the GED program at the Baltimore City Community College.
Can I ask how this young man is able to afford not one, but two attorneys from your firm, Mr. Levy?
This is pro bono, Your Honor. My firm is making it a priority to identify a number of city youths who are in crisis and to undertake efforts to reorder their lives.
Excuse me, but I can't help but notice that your client is under a delinquent petition for the sale of narcotics and further for assault on a police officer. Beyond that, he walked away from a JSA facility.
Your Honor, my client stands ready to acknowledge that he was involved for a time in the sale of a small amount of drugs, a transaction for which he received no remuneration, having been manipulated by older traffickers in his neighborhood. That was a mistake, Your Honor.
So noted.
However, we will contend that it was Preston who was the victim of a brutal police beating, indications of which are still evident on him, Your Honor. He struck back, wildly and in self-defense, Your Honor.
And the walkaway?
Preston was heavily medicated when he left the Cheltenham facility. In that state, Your Honor, he was simply trying to get back to see his grandmother.
Did you know what you were doing when you left Boys Village, son?
Nah, I was messed up.
Anything else you'd like to add?
Just, I don't know, I'm ready to be good.
Pending a hearing on these charges to be scheduled within 6 months, I'm putting the respondent on home monitoring with his grandmother.
Your Honor, I'm afraid Mrs. Broadus doesn't have a telephone for any monitoring calls. She's on a fixed income, Your Honor.
How about he calls his probation officer twice a week?
Cool, whatever. Your Honor.